What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Luis King Kong Ortiz. Luis has made a recent statement about Anthony Joshua. Once again, Luis Ortiz has said that Anthony Joshua is a pussy, and Anthony Joshua would be an easier fight than Deontay Wilder. You know, I did a recent interview or a video about a couple days ago, maybe a few days ago, that Luis saying this, oh, he's easier than Deontay Wilder fighting Joshua. And I read the comments. Thank you guys for making the comments because it's feedback. You know, it's without the comments, I don't know how people feel on the channel, on the community of Counterpunch Boxing News. And I did get I think I screenshot it. I'll hashtag the screenshot or whatnot, or the person that made the statement. You know, and it was simple. Shouts out to you. Well, if you feel that or you figure that he's an easier fight, why not take it then? You know what I mean? It's like those guys on the PBC side or whatever, they're really big on taking fights that they feel they have an edge or fights that they feel they can win. If they feel they can make a fight, that fight's going to happen. They don't give a damn if it's on ESPN, if it's on Golden Boy. Those fights will get made regardless, okay? So that is a good quote, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, like, if that's true, fight him, sure, but then where is the, oh, he's a pussy coming from? You know, it's, to me, sometimes I feel Anthony Joshua, you know, he is who he is. You know, I figure he talks a lot of shit, or he talks, or things he says, he just doesn't say them to the public. You know, but oh, he has a lot of things to say. You know, I remember the announcement of Brazil and Deontay Wilder. You know, he was like, Brazil? He's trying to fight over my leftovers. He said he's going to knock me out. Brazil? And that was cut short. Whoever had that footage, it was, you know, he was ranting on about that particular choice of Deontay Wilder picking Dominic Brazil because he already knocked out Dominic Brazil. However, you could tell he wasn't finished. Whoever that was cut that video for whatever reason. I would like to see the extended version of that rant, but that was a rant, make no doubt about it. So Anthony Joshua does rant, okay? But looking at someone like Luis Ortiz that was offered an AJ fight, then you want to go the Deontay route once again, okay? You got knocked out by Deontay Wilder. You know, that's like Dillian White only wanting to fight Anthony Joshua. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you only want to fight the guy that already knocked you out versus the other guy that you haven't challenged for that also has a belt or belts? You see what I'm saying? Like, Luis Ortiz had an opportunity to change his life for his family, for everybody. You know, for his family here, his intermediate family, for his family in Cuba also. He had the opportunity to change this shit around, right? By fighting one good fight left in his Cuban body, right? But that didn't happen. So him saying pussy, I don't know. I guess maybe he's trying to, you know, ruffle some feathers, you know. But it's not a really big surprise from Ortiz because Ortiz is one of those, like, Cuban rude boys, okay? He's like, he said the same thing, or he said a similar thing, or similar statements about Deontay Wilder. Remember, he stepped in the ring with Deontay Wilder after he knocked out, I forget his opponent, but he knocked him out after he was denied because of the blood pressure medication, and Deontay Wilder stepped in the ring, and he called him, hey, you a bitch. Hey, motherfucker, you a bitch. Remember that? Okay, so, yeah, Luis Ortiz, you know, he doesn't hold his tongue, you know, unless it comes to contracts being sent over. You know what I mean? You know, we don't hear, he gets quiet then for some reason. We don't really hear from him then. But if you ask him how he feels about these fighters, you know, Deontay Wilder's a bitch and Anthony Joshua is a pussy. You know, so, you know, my thing is, if you're going to take verbal jabs, this is my counterpunch on this. If you're going to take verbal jabs at a person, be ready to take an actual punch from that person by getting in the ring, making these fights happen, and let's see what you got. But anyway, that's me wrapping that up. You guys tell me what you think about Luis Ortiz's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.